time wasted can never be regained. And time is things I must establish.
Philosopher,
Machine BBC so nipa invent light no or more than 1,000 times. Experiment as an old
the light bulb.
The light bulb. But what I say. And you know, so what you know we now now feeling as all sound to us, you will not start from the scratch.
You start from experience.
You start I like it. You start from experience. And no nema abrabon
Okay.
And the thing right now is just something to encourage you, say, don't make hasty decisions. But try and process your thought.
Okay.
And know what you want.
Okay.
What I want to do. You follow it. I need you important to say, wow, decision. I took the decision, it has failed. Fine. Next time I'll come back.
In war experience, no. A bit more share some of the tactics. Go have only be bomb command. Tactics banner. Over explore to think right.
One is listening.
Listening.
We will tear ye pan. What mean information. And idea when don't say it for a fact. Idea what you cannot prove, no. Don't say it for a fact. Also because you have say A B.
And they are sorry dying most name amani ness yet to be go to more because omun to me prove it.
What I said. Obey the assembly here for say is he say na me dey so in the be but who our customer would not super
An authority.
it will be a make catch on and say you listen more and you talk less.
Listen more and
Talk less.
Yes. So that's it. And enye o secret na na say we share. In your thinking, what is in your mind? I will say, or China, se copy baby, a bit destroy future and say, what can? Because one can be a person water. I can't say it's a brown way so. But the model now, or person whom I want to get. O can on person at all, a Toyota Corolla model say, na say now, you permit your dear family na. Now, through your thinking, all absorb because you have a target, you have a goal. But after so, we talk away, is he ha, say, or China once and no after Honoakoto. Because we are count 10 cities and 70 castles, all new credit calendar.
Yeah.
It is probably real powerful ideas. Compass show is a register. Not so. See, I have some register and I'm free for register. You don't tell me say what they are. If I say so register one to me and find a you are secure, you know. And why don't I register first before I go and talk about it to people?
But say beginning no case you will never be a morally right and also be to media call.
Anything I make cash or not to be found won't to be found because so often. But morally, no say maybe if I have that moral right to say, me to be a shaman called register will be a new Sunni Panadi in any day. And thinking right, no, I say, yeah, me, a net to name will be away beyond Sumi, and a more wood to Sumi, and send what to San and yes, I won't want to beat me again, then we'll beat me, will be a one. It's a listen. Is key when you want to think right.
Listening.
It will be a customer. And you know, you have to sometimes listen to yourself. Until you get to know. And yes, I would tear through being one. Now, sometimes I say, well,
listening and hearing.
Difference room. Oh, when you need to feel back on the zone, okay. You can't say, oh, dear, yeah, what the word training one coma. Was strong when you be actually. Because my mom said, you're very good listeners. Because more him one way will be to me. Eye contact, eyeball to eyeball, be to me, I far listening.
Because when I say, don't I mean whom? Don't I mean share a traffic stop beer? A beer, who say, beer, road where they are. I want to say, what shake a cry. If you are one anymore, honestly, to who say,
I quit, oh, baby.
Maybe I do my side, okay, cars will be travel. Particular one I'm stopping or say, Adam Tana. Why do you say that? And also, my cars will be there. Then I'm a chance, oh, now I must stop you. Say, oh, my fee. Na say, oh, Fred Baco. Maybe you will be now train us one. Na falling in a the catch us say, about catch us. I didn't want to, and I said, to be able to tell my stop. I've been empire checking now, or it be a wrong. Sometimes, you know, your actions. You do actions, and this help us all do here. I did back and say, you must learn how to identify things. Because you cannot think in a vacuum. You must think based on something. As I said, it would be a day soon and say, oh, dinner with him. A bit in one watching and saying.
But Ubeja to say, in order to identify, I say you have to know.
Knowing is part of identification.
Okay.
Because you cannot identify it. So I say, a man does. Wouldn't be open to whom you answer. So I say, and to me, my gentleman, they everybody. All con wouldn't say that we party. So that's all that I can say about think right.
Okay. Pillar number 3.
Yeah.
Pillar
number 2.
I heard you go to
Pillar
two.
number 2.
You be a kakra and only speak right. Na first bullet to cry, this shame, no. Said the wow, Pijaba said freedom of speech. Yes. Now maybe so. I say, me, my own young, they met to uncommon so. She has a freedom of speech. When anybody so be any waterman, I dear any mauno, and not the bay many baby. You are what you say. What you say defines you. When no more some bit me well for, and when no more some bit me more deep. I didn't think I could not a brown way soon. Crofom person on conning chain. I buy you an hour and a catching in a free send now, and no cassan, yeah. So be Cassanas a Cassano. I dream Womua. I dream Power. Nakasani idea, Shenkuna, Nakasani idea, and my directioner. He said it here. You go to school, why do we hate some lecturers? Or why do we like some lecturers and like some lecturers? Work I said was shedding some comment, yes, simple in the end. It's speak right under the watch your tongue, you know. Everyone said we must use pleasant words at all times. Wouldn't we say in your anger, you can still use pleasant words?
Your anger?
In your anger.
Okay.
Ubu fukurano, ubetimi aka someone. You bet you so, or the before na kan, name woman were ninatem, one put yamra. Or china, see a frost about church assassin and obi church anymore. On to me, be bonny bien tiao. Why must we curse our children through our speech? Why must we lie against people through our speech? So speak right means use pleasant words. Productive speech.
But is lying always a bad thing?
Come again?
Is lying always a bad thing? People lie to protect others' feelings. People lie to protect themselves. People lie for various reasons.
I would say no. But I'm talking about lies that are destructive. As someone who can have very deep thinking. What dreaming as someone who will be something. Na men so much say, ebi wo ha ya na tete amamre mu no. Ebi wo ha nipa no awu so ye se wada. Ebi se sa abre no se wo ka che nipa no se nipa na wu a. ebi bibi be no Amofa. Right, I hope I got the name right.
Yeah, correct.
Amofa waha. No one say ebinom a omukura sika ne ade say omni amofa e business bi ntino. Ohyedem ha na wan so uredi wo ma. Wan say omunya na ombeku no. Must you say the truth so obhye ha na. Until what seven na oka no. You ask a very great question. Lies that are not destructive, you lie to protect. In this respect, there, make me a case. But I don't know. Ye can't add your say nipa. Ye can't your kukum bema or money in ambo. And me be say, Ubia soldier phobic call baby no kuno. No be saying no so no kunipa bebre. And kuno. And the people be no kun to try. And be saying the question why and sometimes even killing one way or other depending on the situation you between can say we are here. The third one is act right.
Act right.
So the second one is speak right.
Speak right.
Oh, a question you or
me am more concerned with the technique.
Okay.
Technique of speaking right. To be obia, no, how is the person beginning or start here recognizes a and how does the person develop it? And how does the person know say some no can see other day. Right.
Yo. How do people appreciate you when you speak?
Almost show there. Almost show there.
So, we live for ourselves and live for others. To every rule there are exceptions. That's what I say. And you know, how do people respond to you? So your boss now by now into me and can was 17. She what she said they are no what she. Well, and I feel so no. Baby, I want nipa ta ben wana. Enye usika ana ebi wa hunya dimti ne ben wo. Bim nipa girls bebre o ntimi nya oba akora nwale e say ne kasa ni. Minimum ma bebre o mkasa nti mema ntimi nkoso mo pempo. Ena minimum nipa bi eyi o madi efra adwuma because of certain utterances. Minipa brom ko prison because of certain utterances. Okay. It kakra me nim na me so okay. Ene ye kasa our speech should be seba can say how do people respond to you? Appreciate your speech. Eno ye one dey back how do be hunu techniques ne bi no. And afi ask yourself asem na me kan no se me ne ye ka kire me be me de. Fourth indicator and third indicator never say what you are doing, is it lawful? Fourth, is it peaceful?
Peaceful.
Yes. So, Obia, you're right in his own sense. But at the end of the day, is it peaceful? Is it lawful? It is all kind of way you know, but not by idea back. No, it's media near way. Because you share lady B, now or say we did 30 years now. Said in home for no nya Brema. And I'm saying, be na communication poor. You don't appreciate people when they are talking, and maybe you talk very harsh. I know catcher me say the worker say we ha won't mean kind of crane rubino. I know catcher say ne now for Edna because how he was brought up no and amano yes but omo no mu nyina no obie no hotimi aye bold e ka chere say the way you talk no enye madam for be no pese o date sofo bi ba
so date sofo ba
na ono no tem bia ye nam na say muhia namfo na ye kasa no watene ho akogina baabi it's like he feel like okasa do open command do ade asofo no baba na amfa nware madam no say oso onum nkomobo obi onum nkomobo no so result to other things ya na chaotic ba obi otimi num nkomobo no obehu na ade ha no de afa ne nkomobo num na ma solve so wa nti niam de bebre ebi nya we are talking about the higher percentage
Okay.
oh yeah, because a foot will be in where 100%. Be in hope to say the okan because the okan no ubu ha on yes adi ni mu ya na ye ka say Bible was monko wi ase amama nyina mo kan sempa na de obaji adi no enti obi didi na de yadwuma na e ko so mana ono so be tretre na e tretre compass show and so what but obi tie na ohun ye no why am I here because compass show for what the name itself I may not understand but me hu ye me tie ye me hu de tie mu e na me di akire enti niam aye kaka nyina people may have diverse views diverse opinions but the obi tie no de be ye adwuma no 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 be nante akodidi adanse na fe emu tre me didi no enti obi kasa yi a me nyi ne si wadi wata because kasa no kura gina ba bia wo it is easy to tell your friend what Jimmy am obesre kura it's not offense at all but another person on your down for so kasa asam no chana dey na besi enti no
was we Jimmy now o ka chele se we Jimmy why impose one
me no me ye watch tanga me chi akasa no me to akasa ade we di enku yi hwe na sesa no
but sometimes o sugar coatina
so the same thing
sometimes o sugar coatina ade a ebe sign an instance ebe take about 3 weeks sometimes it's so tear will be no or shifting
to say o kwa bre fa so tear no gas ade a we emfata because once you are speaking with aggressiveness just that you don't want to use bad words so to speak because maybe catch you say you sometimes you have to show aggression you have to show your displeasure me etrobu a ni pese mo no say etrobu a me ye word pa but ye be wie na me say me bufu ni dia asam na me kan ya ye atem didie ana se me mfa buo ma kan ontimi nkire obi kura no me ye argument na me hwese de na na o ya na odidi matema you don't think you are stupid ni ade na and I'm say you win you are the winner of the argument o say no so ade say na me so you win but argument I don't know so we so who say on win argument so enti me gidi say sansem ya ye chire si enya ho abotre na ehwe ni ya the victim there are so many ways to express yourself there are so many ways to express because you know negative words for that matter unprintable words can never be erased and speech once uttered cannot be held back o can say ma won't mean so wo no yire tena say oba we de wa jimi pa na manu hu sam ware o na wa san be kasa I'm sorry in my dictionary in your watch or tongue dictionary no we don't believe in forgive and forget because we believe in forgiveness not forgetfulness.
Forgive and learn.
Forgive and learn. You can say that because forgiveness, will give you healing. I didn't know me man nyame ya because unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting another person to die. I'm fan chat say one a woodrow na o hwese obi be wu na be wu the pain will be there. So we are educating or sharing ideas say forgiveness will give you healing. But we fear the NC no chana ba san ko ya mon papa no be bosom.
Maybe I'm back on a sacra.
Maybe so no sacra. I like the way you say Abia. Because na yet basum and a guy be o rem na said the all banu to say near man ko yi. by the way and the movement in the expression econo and no tia lady be now so lady be hot chocolate on lady nine at the quam it twice also lady say sorry she sorry why we are me boas oh bemena me ye den ko ka boni me na mafom wo afa kwani gide on ho posa nanka okan say and I watch chapter 7 verse 18 I said don't dare people.
I don't want book Biana.
Oh, I have some book don't dare people.
Okay.
Because Osi Emra it is wrong for somebody to slap somebody, to assault somebody. Na obi say o ya mebo aso no adane waso ama no sebo. Obi dwam amwaso asi. Say okoni ejeri for life waso na asi na beba ba kana. Nti ahwe ye pa. Mi makoba bi apa crofo chel. Echiro hu se me wodi bia. Say ewo police no do. No so why did you do that? I don't say me power chel say the be ya ubegya de wo ye no. Na nka wo ye ya nka nsunsun so a odi be ni. Obeche ma de bebre. Say ka be ba nka say bia nka me take different action because of my
Sanka, do you know who I
am? So if I brand myself as Officer Watch Your Tongue, that I'm promoting peace, having this book as a one of my books may say even the word win is not enough.
The word
win is not enough because may your philosopher of acronym.
Philosopher of
acronym.
I said you say.
Acronym say word biya no. O hwe letter biya de ka. It win means what is next. It can say win is not enough. Say we're winning by setting up the compass show. But it's not enough. Show no one the opposite oko. Baby sound say what is next. W means what, I means is, and N means next.
What is next?
What is next? Win is not enough. So to win here there now, I saw we have boxing where winning title. Do you think it's enough? Also defending. Oh, our speeches, you see, the air kind you see, I'm impacting you, you are impacting me. I know some of the questions you ask. It's not for yourself, but you want the audience to get diverse opinions about what I'm saying. So speak right, because you are what you say. O kasa ma ya me kasa me kwesi na me kan. And yen kasa ed no kan. You say papa e koma wa, e boni so e koma wa.
In speaking right, you have to be thinking right.
Yes. Suddenly, oh, you see, you're connecting now. So you think right, you speak right. Then we come to act right.
Act right.
Action speaks louder than words. And then, perform pekasa bebri no one do when you hear. Oh, yeah, bonacra near her. The entire outer bronosoa. Oko, Obi Wakajibisi, a young man. They say, Omun, dear, way. They are watching you, your actions. And you see, the distance, Obi Kasa want to know, Obi action, Obi. Distance. Obi was 500 meters away. Utiam Kasa on your day, auntie. But actually, we how I are, Obi, yes. And action speaks. And I'm saying it's even louder than words. Yes. 800 meters away. It's a usuban to say. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, Bisuban to say. Bisuban, a wabnia my brabo. I don't need a self first. Me was certain a American say, we live for God. Because we be a soon young couple. I was on so for young couple. Nkramofo Nyankopon, Christopher Nyankopon. We live for God. That's the supreme being. We live for ourselves. Because only why won't even say others. The others are there because you are there. Who are not between us say ubi. Wouldn't have ever ubi. So we live for ourselves. We live for God, we live for ourselves, and we live for others. But others, no, because without others, no, was it somebody? Monsieur scholar be no say or no be anti me one of bravo when I'm say a little bit as somehow because and crowfoot see original clones and crowfoot be wow or say I'm speaking spiritual. Let me say spiritual because the spectacle you are wearing, is it not somebody? The shirt you are wearing. So, inti head and abeka so be wow. I will breast you calculate show to me no try. So when we be, these are all peace, strategic way of spreading peace message. So we so be about there, who you be born in Aberdeen we. Who does one the anti say open so build this strong relationship act right. You act lawfully and peacefully, depending where you find yourself. Open say you act right. You use the right marketing strategy. You use the right approach, you will get there. Open say pass exams, school you act right. By learning. Learning is an action. To go and see you have said that no exams, because so because you drew self-study through exams. And I say, appear on the wall. So that act of appear on the wall, so everything will like. Also call you the new face wood. And the wood now office you appear on the wall anymore. You see, there are so many things. And action is everything. When we talk about action, we can link it to attitude. Me who be on Facebook where say attitude is 100%. Because A is 1. Or count to alphabet now. I think T have a certain number.
Yeah.
T another T I have a certain number. 2 creating now or couple my 100. If you want to say act right, we are saying that act for your self improvement.
Okay.
And for your self benefit.
Okay.
Act peacefully and act lawfully.
Okay.
You're jailing crowphobia because of writing. Do you believe in that?
Yeah. Possible.
Yeah.
Signatures,
Signatures.
Contract,
Sign a contract. Forgery of documents. Ebi wo ho a na ye di adwuma gya no oton ade a tworo oton ade a tworo records no ade na waton no hs wa tworo ade 50,000 ye ko kan sika na sika no 50,000 waboka ye betumi ageli wo minim obi a madam fo bi a na yere tworo status Friday bones are fools. Odina so ja oba no. Because they be almost saying niema hyehyechire. Niema hyehyechire na de na ko kan niema de guye. Sometimes you know niema all the two status no. Obu ono nya confusion kakra bi ata ready. Oba no nya confusion. Okoya you think you be somebody, not the actual status or make country oba wa tro the amount. Into writing is very, very important. You can write to save yourself and others, and you can write to destroy yourself and others. Okay.
So all boils down to first communication with the mind.
Yes.
And the mind communicating with the tongue.
Yes.
The mind communication with the action.
The tongue in terms of speech.
In terms of speech.
Mm-hmm.
And the actions.
Yes.
Is all communication.
Yes.
In the
Yes.
human body.
Yes.
And you owe a very interesting theory on communication.
Yes.
Right? About
okay, yeah, but communication. Communication is everything in life.
Hey, everything.
Everything.
How?
You can ask me. The mic, we don't see it as communication, but it aids communication. And once you see the mic, it gives you a certain information. Communication is transfer of what? Information. dissemination, exchange of messages. Mic and microphone, it gives you say this is what it's used for. So it's all part. And then we see where you're teaming with it's a part of communication because it tells you say this is a place of settlement. Almost sit down a cry. Almost sit down a cry. Say, I dream be a moutrim. Say, open so sit down. I'm a wound will be uncle in command to cement. You know, money I did uncle high will be to. I got done with 2 years ago. Into what watch your time, chapter 1, verse 1. I see communication is everything. I think the church is communication is everything. Nobody says how can car communicate? It's very, very simple. Even the car moving, it's communicating. Because I don't know, Obi ba car neighbor no be action. It is telling the person, I didn't have a bit me a hamon. Even the navigators and everything in it tells people something. That is the concept. Philosophy and media was communication is everything. Now me was sorry be for me questions. I don't want to say 15 minutes, you know. We end up engaging ourselves for 2 hours. Think right.
So if communication is everything, then miscommunication can be a very big thing.
That is the point. That's the point. Oh, it is it me the idea way a year you man a bit me at your house. Yet when you have free, that will have be free or no, the world will not continue to be the world again.
So see you have problems in our communication.
I'm telling you. Because now, if you had a sort of war, be a sibber, be no being tears, even a home walk cry, dear corner a form of communication, which is negative one. And anything about peace under the philosophy of acronym, under the watch of tongue, you know. P means psychological peace.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind. Obu ho ni aduane obedin so. Wotimi asaka no ho. Peace of mind. Ti ono wasumye o oni asumye.
O sika obi bi answer still.
Obi was cancer still our problems. Obi so ni bi but psychologically no peace. Eti P na gina ho in peace no means psychological peace.
Okay.
So how do you find how do you obtain psychological peace within your space? And we gina wow. Because we knew the air to area we knew adwuma wo. Then the ye in peace, you know, economic peace.
Economic peace. Okay. The first one is psychological peace. Second is economic peace.
Economic peace.
Okay.
You need something to manage between their managing life economically. Si kakakra, bibi kakra, we kakra. Enti, say idea a friend bibi a between ya ball home bra physical family nini man. Say uni bia, uni asumbi. Ewo mu say obi ho niska enso asumbi. Obi di niska ay solve sa financial issues na man. Anya sanko ntimi ntina ho. Ewi ase. Patwate ase. Aha. Enti obi was na minister so ma nije. We nije no obi anu ankwan ase ho a wodi o. Aha. Ena yeduru any availability of basic needs is peace.
Availability of
Basic needs. Adi I am tidy can pay a basic need area. Water, food. They are not making food because it means some pack of Because a hungry man
It's an angry man.
is an angry man. And an angry man is a dangerous man.
But Papa now say they are belly full, but we hungry.
No, Obi said, Obi, I mean, and it means that the comedy no only asunji. And a hungry man is a dangerous man. And it's a bit to me, Abwa boy, when you say, I never cry no, Adriana dear, eso be a timmy. And so there shall be a timmy. Send your man, teach me boy, and one. Ebe masun di aba pa. C. Compliance. Say between D and semi senefata so. Esi etimi di ebre so. Ya shese ebi ebe ya die we. Esi etimi di ebre so. Because time wasted can never be regained. And time is things I must establish.
Philosopher,
So, I believe, sir, compliance is very important. Ebi a wo bra emra wa shama ho no we ni so obi anya ohwe. Ba emra wo man so we ni so a waso be hye. Enu ti na si no wo peace no say compliance is peace. Eti ebi wo ha se na wo de fa yetetefo na edo mo fa saa tibie no no. Omu say if you don't comply and crofo no wakonde ne niema ebe mo be tori ye nyina ya se. Ti so be fa bi akona ebi atranse a ye betimi awo ame ase atre. Bi de ma dwen kakra me chim no se saa de but saa na ma dwen chim. It's environmental peace. Peace. We must create an enabling environment so that each and everyone will have a small space for himself.